In a shocking turn of events, the last human-operated big rig has officially been decommissioned, marking the end of an era for the trucking industry. This milestone comes just 5 years after the widespread adoption of autonomous vehicles began in 2021, transforming our roads and highways into a network of self-driving machines. The scene on America's highways is now a far cry from what it once was. Gone are the days of truck stops bustling with weary drivers, replaced instead by sleek charging stations and automated maintenance bays. The iconic image of a trucker behind the wheel, CB radio in hand, is now nothing more than a nostalgic memory. But it's not just the trucking industry that's been affected. Taxi drivers, rideshare operators, and delivery personnel have all found themselves displaced by the relentless march of artificial intelligence. The streets of our cities are now filled with driverless vehicles, efficiently navigating through traffic and delivering passengers and goods with robotic precision. The impact on the workforce has been staggering. According to recent statistics, over 3.5 million professional drivers in the United States alone have lost their jobs to AI-powered vehicles. This mass unemployment has sent shockwaves through the economy, forcing many to seek retraining or alternative careers. John Thompson, a former long-haul trucker with 30 years of experience, shared his perspective on the changes. "It's like the world's moved on without us," he said, his voice tinged with resignation. "I used to feel like I was part of something important, keeping the country running. Now I'm just another guy looking for work." The transition hasn't been without its challenges. While proponents of autonomous vehicles tout increased safety and efficiency, critics argue that the human element in transportation is irreplaceable. Concerns about cybersecurity and the potential for large-scale hacks of transportation networks have also been raised. Despite these concerns, the shift towards AI-driven transportation seems irreversible. Major corporations have fully embraced the technology, citing reduced costs and increased productivity. Amazon's fleet of self-driving delivery vehicles now outnumbers their human workforce by a ratio of 10 to 1, while Uber's autonomous taxis have become the norm in most major cities. The societal impact of this technological revolution extends far beyond job losses. Small towns that once thrived on the trucking industry have become virtual ghost towns. Diners and motels that catered to long-haul drivers have shuttered their doors, unable to adapt to the new reality. In response to the crisis, the government has implemented retraining programs and expanded unemployment benefits. However, many former drivers feel these measures are inadequate in the face of such widespread disruption. As we look to the future, questions linger about the long-term effects of this AI takeover. Will new industries emerge to absorb the displaced workforce? How will our society adapt to a world where human labor is increasingly obsolete? One thing is certain. The roads of 2026 are a stark reminder of how quickly technology can reshape our world. As the last human trucker hangs up his keys, we're left to wonder what other professions might soon follow suit in this brave new world of artificial intelligence. This is a developing story, and we'll continue to bring you updates as the situation unfolds. For now, it seems the era of the human driver has come to an end, leaving us to navigate an uncertain future in the passenger seat of progress. In related news, protests have erupted in several major cities as former drivers demand government intervention. Demonstrators argue that the rapid adoption of AI-driven vehicles has outpaced society's ability to adapt, leaving millions without viable employment options. Sarah Martinez, a spokesperson for the newly formed Alliance of Displaced Drivers, stated, "We're not against progress, but we need a fair transition. These corporations have profited from our labor for decades, and now they're casting us aside without a second thought." The protests have gained traction on social media, with the hashtag #HumanDriversMatter trending nationwide. Videos of former drivers sharing their stories of hardship and uncertainty have gone viral, sparking a national conversation about the ethics of AI implementation. Meanwhile, Tech companies continue to push forward with even more advanced autonomous systems. Google's latest AI-driven logistics platform promises to optimize supply chains with unprecedented efficiency, potentially eliminating even more jobs in warehousing and inventory management. Environmental groups have praised the shift to autonomous vehicles, citing reduced emissions and improved fuel efficiency. However, they caution that the benefits must be weighed against the social costs of mass unemployment. As the debate rages on, some entrepreneurs are finding opportunities in the changing landscape. Startups offering AI-resistant job training and human-centric services have begun to emerge, promising to carve out niches where the human touch is still valued. One such company, Hands-On Future, offers training in fields like artisanal craftsmanship and personalized care services. Founder Maria Chen explains, "We believe there will always be a market for human skills and empathy. Our goal is to help people find meaningful work in a world dominated by AI." The entertainment industry has also been quick to capitalize on the cultural shift. A new reality show, Life After the Wheel, follows former drivers as they navigate their new lives and career paths. The show has become a surprise hit, resonating with viewers grappling with their own fears about job security in the age of AI. As night falls on America's highways, the eerie glow of self-driving trucks illuminates the road ahead. The constant hum of tires on asphalt remains, but the human element, the stories, the camaraderie, the sense of adventure, has faded into the rearview mirror. For better or worse, the age of the human driver has come to an end. As we stand at this crossroads of technology and tradition, only time will tell how humanity will adapt to a world where the journey matters more than ever. But the driver is no longer behind the wheel. This is AI News Network, reporting on the changing face of transportation and the human cost of progress. Stay tuned for more updates on this ongoing story as we continue to explore the implications of our AI-driven future.